It is by will alone that I set my mind in motion. It is by the juice of Java that thoughts acquire speed, the lips acquire stain, the stains become a warning. It is by will alone I set my mind in motion.
Oh Lord, give me coffee to accept the things I cannot change, the extra espresso shot to change the things I can, and one more cup so I can tell the difference. Grande.
Hail, coffee full of cream, caffeine is with thee. Blessed art thou amongst the beverages, and blessed is the result of thy consumption, wakefulness. Holy coffee, color of mud, be there for us workers, now at the hour of our commute, so must it brew.
Caffeine is my shepherd, I shall not doze. It maketh me to wake in green pastures. It leadeth me beyond the sleeping masses. It restoreth my buzz. It leadeth me into a path of consciousness for its name's sake. Yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of addiction, I fear no equal, for thou art with me. Thy cream and thy sugar, they comfort me. Thou preparest a carafe before me in the presence of Juan Valdez. Thou anointest my day with pep, my mug runneth over. Surely richness and taste shall follow me all the days of my life, and I will dwell in the house of Duncan forever.
Good morning, Planet Flipside. How about you this morning? We saved you a seat. May your coffee cup runneth over, and may your day be magical.
Good morning, all you beautiful cats and kittens out there in YouTube land. Welcome to Planet Flipside. This is the Coffee House. I'm Vixen Littlepaw. This is Cherry Bomb Pop and Straight Savage Mel, and I'm
That's me. Don't admit it out loud.
What?
It was bothering me. I got coffee.
That Vixie, she's crooked. Oh, that's cute.
It's my butler.
Good morning, Dane.
I like it.
I love
Morning,
my
Dane.
butler.
I like
It even
it.
has a red button.
Of course.
Red button.
What would it be without a red button?
It even had a red button. I was so excited when I found it.
No.
I'm like, oh! When I found it on Amazon like 2 years ago now, and I'm like, this is what I need in my life,
Yeah.
especially with shows like this.
Hi, Chrissy.
Save hubby a couple trips.
Yep.
Hi,
As
Chrissy.
she pours the entirety of the carafe in one shot.
No, this is 2 pours.
Happy Saturday.
It's still Friday for me.
You haven't slept yet?
Kind of.
So on the subject of time change, because time change is tomorrow.
Yep.
I'm
Today,
a Vixie. We should all just
tonight.
be universal.
Tonight.
It's technically tomorrow.
Okay. We live in a 24/7 universe.
Yeah, in a university.
Let me have just a minute. Hold on.
PFU, Planet Flipside University.
Oh, that
Go
should become a
Flips.
thing sometime.
All I did was accept you. Okay.
And fucking incredible.
Teach classes, makeup classes,
Yeah.
switch classes. By
Whoa,
the
not
by,
that
if anybody
kind.
wants a switch, go
Not
to
that kind
the,
of switch, you fucking perverts.
Well, we could, but those would have to be
Um,
private lessons.
Yeah, no, we ain't
Oh,
got
that's
that.
good.
We barely
Anyway,
have time
the
for
point of my
social
story
medias you
is-
have.
If anybody wants a switch, a friend of mine is selling theirs, including the memory card, and there's some games on it.
Can we say
200 bucks.
Nintendo Switch?
Okay, Nintendo.
Because I'm having a
Switch
hard
Lite.
time with that.
I won't remember,
I
but
don't
you
have
know,
decorations
anytime
left.
Cherry
these
can
days
correct me.
I'm gonna
She
have
feels like it.
What?
Yeah.
Somebody's selling one?
Yes.
The same color as yours.
Hi,
teal.
Jimmy.
Hi, Jimmy. Dane said
Island decorating classes. Yeah, Dane.
There you go.
I haven't even
teach
opened
me how
up
to
my
move those
island
rocks.
yet. Like nobody
Yeah,
has
Dane,
seen it
come
yet,
on.
and it's so funny because Bana was on and she was talking about when the update hit. It hit early, and she was like, "People need to friend me on Switch." And da 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 da. I was like, "Dude, how have we not been to each other's islands yet?" I was like, "But then again, mine's lame and a shit show." And she's like, "Yeah, mine too."
Yeah, I friended her right away. She friended me before the show was even over on TikTok, and I was like, "Oh," and so I followed her back, and then she had a video about friending her on Animal
Right,
Crossing.
like we're friends on this on the Nintendo Switch.
Yeah,
but we're not friends on Animal Crossing, and I got to figure out how to do that because I forgot.
You have to be on the same island to start.
So we have to figure. We have to pin her down when she's not, crazy doing stuff.
I didn't realize that the update was something we had to download from the eShop, so I'm doing that now. I haven't really found a difference other than
mine automatically does it.
Instead of paying for your shit like off of the Nook Market with bells, you now have to pay with your Nook miles.
What are you talking about?
Well, you're gonna have to watch the replay, woman, because I'm not repeating myself today.
You told her that the other day.
I heard what you said. I just don't understand.
Instead of paying for, when you go to the ATM and you go to the shopping portion, you do not pay when it says redeem Nook miles. You don't pay for that shit with your fucking bells. You pay for that.
You never did.
Nook miles. I thought I did.
No, you never did. That's why it's called redeem Nook miles.
I just thought that was just for the fucking travel vouchers, so I could go to fucking
Cherry.
Up.
Oh, Cherry!
That's why I asked you to repeat it because I did. It was not computing. Redeem Nook miles has always been using your Nook miles to pay for things.
So you know, the coffee house is open. The link is in the.
Good morning, Mister. I have anti-murder juice in me. I'm not such a fucking bitch right now. Okay.
Why are you going to the post office, Jimmy?
He's got to go pay for his.
The regular date was up to. Okay.
I don't know. Anyway, I don't play the game. I play the game pretty much every day, but there's a lot of shit I don't understand.
We're simple folk.
Me too.
I'm still trying to figure out Borderlands and Minecraft.
Well, that's a little more complicated.
Yeah.
I tried playing the first Borderlands the other day and it pissed me off. So I was playing the second one last night and I was just talking so much shit to the fucking TV and Justin was like, "You don't no.
That's just strange.
You don't get to get Call of Duty." I was like, "I will fuck you up. Don't tell me I can't have first-person shooters. That is my fucking release, man."
Okay, so I'm going to backtrack since we stumbled all over the place and
Jimmy,
jump the chain to 24/7 reality.
Oh, yeah.
We just all need to do Greenwich Mean Time across the board. It doesn't matter if it's 7 o'clock. If it's 7 o'clock, it's 7 o'clock everywhere. And if it's time for you to eat your dinner, it's time to eat your dinner. If it's time for you to go to bed, it's time for you to... Who cares what the number is?
Right. Just be on the same page so we're not confused when we're talking about times.
Room.
I know who this is. Welcome, Goat.
Good
Hi, Dane.
morning.
How you doing this morning?
Morning, Dane.
I'm not doing too bad.
But yeah, no, I didn't find a whole bunch of new shit that everybody was so stoked for the fucking update. I was like, whatever. I'll play it.
I grew potatoes. I has potatoes now.
See, I didn't know that.
I grew them and I picked them.
I got a money tree.
Lou.
Finally.
You got one money tree? I've got 4.
Okay, well, I'm not smart and I don't rebury my money when it pops up.
When it pops up, I just rebury it.
I don't.
No, does it keep making money trees? I've only harvested once of my money trees.
No, once you take the bells off, you have to bury another one.
It's just a regular tree again?
Yeah.
Fuck that tree. I'm going to chop it down.
Yeah, I was just going to say I'm going to start pulling out trees. It's okay.
Turns
At least
out
you get
DLC.
more.
No. Mel will fucking have my ass if you tell her that you're not going to pay for the fucking new DLC because it's not the same as what you downloaded. Okay? I promise you, you don't have to pay for the last DLC. The new one, however, is a totally different game that's $25. I'm not buying that one. Mel throws a fit every time I tell her I'm not buying that one.
There was an update, and there was also the DLC at the same time, which the DLC is $24.99. That's what you get from the eShop. It allows you to have like a resort island kind of setup. There's like islands, a cluster of islands.
Yeah.
And you are creating custom resort designs, decorations for specific clients. This one likes teddy bears. You're going to fill the house with teddy bears.
I'm already pissy about having to, first of all, place people's houses and then build shit for them.
Oh,
I had to put a tent down and buy a house and build all my own shit. What are these people all about, huh?
Just wait.
Why did theirs smell like roses, huh?
But you get to get a bigger house, and they only have to stay in one room.
Yeah.
I just want the frog chair.
So, the only thing my house is missing at this point is the basement, which I'm working on. I don't fucking know why, but another themed room, whatever. I need a stove for my kitchen, and I don't have.
I think I have an extra one.
I don't have a DIY for that.
Do you get to choose what color your stove is?
I don't know. Oh, ding! Mavon calling. Oh, that's Dane twice. Why is he showing up twice?
The other one froze.
Confused. Oh, okay. Anyway, so my kitchen just needs a stove. That's it.
Actually, you can use the stove that's already in your house if you have one.
I don't have one in my house.
I'm so sorry.
So what I'm saying is I don't have a stove, therefore I need to get one. DIY. Yes, I have. Jelly Bean sent me one, I think. Somebody sent me a fucking big refrigerator.
I'm sorry, but the refrigerators in Animal Crossing is some of the stupidest things I've ever seen. You go to the refrigerator.
You go to the
refrigerator to change your clothes.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. It's because of hi Vicky.
It's a refrigerator, not a closet.
Hi Vicky.
What?
Well, I mean, it's a closet for your food.
If you've ever opened your fridge, Vixie, I don't know if you have a fridge yet.
One. No, she doesn't.
You change your clothes.
Yeah, if you open it, it gives you the option. Like if you have a wardrobe in your bedroom and you open it, it gives you the option to change your clothes. We're talking about Animal Crossing currently.
That was lazy.
Well, you would think with the new update they would have put in some options for some type of food related thing, especially now that we're actually growing our own produce.
Yeah.
Well, so
that was lazy
Justin
coding.
All the funny things last night, like I showed him because Mel sent me the Godzilla, and he's on my beach, and he's got a ball in front of him, so he can play with the ball whenever he wants. Not that he does, but I was shaking him so he would make the noise and breathe the fire. And I showed him that I could bounce the ball, and that the vending machines that I have currently on my island, like I can press them. I gotta shake out of them, but they don't give you stuff. It looks like stuff is falling down. I was showing him all the little funny things about it, and then I went upstairs to my bathroom, and I sat on my toilet.
You put your bathroom upstairs.
Well, no, it's on the first floor. It's just the second room. I thought about putting it upstairs. Then again, I also thought about once I buy the basement, I might move the bathroom to the basement. Don't ask.
I have my lab in my basement.
It's up to you. It's your house.
It's my house, motherfucker. I can put my
house.
bathroom anywhere I want. But when it was funny because I was moving around on the toilet, and when you move your character when they're sitting, they make this funny face. And he said, "Are you pooping?" Yep. And then I got off the toilet and it flushed, and he was like,
"No, Cherry did send
Liz,
me
I thought
a
you knew
toilet.
that.
I didn't send you a toilet.
Oh, I thought you did.
I sent you a honeycomb floor, which
that
was what I was talking about, was shaking the trees. So I caught 3 wasps last night, but I got stung twice. So I had 5 wasp nests, and that's what it takes to make the honeycomb floor.
Oh, thank you.
Cool. You're welcome. I had to go through a lot of pain to get you that flooring, man.
I appreciate it.
But
you're so good to me.
And then I said,
"Did you take medicine?"
Box. Yes, I did. Because I have Godzilla, if you shake him, he breathes fire. He makes this little song, like there's a little music, and then it goes, "Rawr!" and he goes,
I will be back in a second.
Okay.
So yeah, he absolutely does. But I told Vixie, I was like, if you put this donation box up, when people come to your island, they can put bells in it.
That was sweet. I don't have really any money because I used all the money that Mel gave me to pay off my house. So I
used most of it to do the house. I had to. Basically what I do is I go into the game and I make a bunch of shit and I sell it, and then I go out into the ocean because I have an extra row of storage now instead of having. Vixie, do you have 2 or 3 lines of storage right now? Okay, so the next big one you'll get a 3rd, and I'm on the 4th row. I don't think anybody gets any more than that. I could be wrong.
No,
anyway.
Not yet. Well, no.
So, what I do is I dump all my shit in storage in the house, and then I go out to the ocean, and I'll do that like 4 times because I'll get anywhere between 30 to 70,000 bells, and I just put that into the bank. So the next morning, I have anywhere between 100 to 200,000 bells, and that's how I'm going to get my next upgrade on my house. Is I don't touch that money, but if I'm on the game early enough during the day, and my nook and cranny is still open, I can go sell shit to them.
Well, you drop stuff off in the box.
Yeah, but they don't pay you for that until the next day.
Oh. I don't care. I don't spend a lot of money because I don't buy stuff. I'm not a shopper. I didn't get that girl gene.
That's why I didn't have a clothing shop for a long time, because I was using my money on, necessities. Mm-hmm. So when I saw the girl in the square, I didn't buy anything, and you don't buy anything, they don't make a clothing shop.
Oh.
So I currently have 3 residents from 3 other islands that have come to live on mine. Okay.
Have you got anything from Valhalla yet?
Have I? Yeah.
From what?
I think I have.
Who'd you get?
Oh, I'd have to look. I don't remember. Okay, here's the thing, Dane, is every time I get on the game, my little fucking notification light on my little mailbox is up, and I'm just like, oh, stop! I know the Valhalla is in the list, because I noticed that. I was like, Dane Valhalla, what the? Okay.
I got somebody from Valhalla. I don't remember.
I have Cherry.
Maybe it was
Cat. It was either from Dane's Island or it was from Jelly Beans. But Cherry and I swear they found me, whoever made this character, and legitimately. Go ahead.
She had to have came from Jelly Bean, because I still have Cherry on my island.
Okay.
They normally won't pop up on somebody else's island unless they have left your island.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So I have Cherry. And she legitimately, I swear, when they wrote this character, whoever wrote it knows
they wrote it after you.
Because she and I, it's weird. It's just we fucking match. And then I have an elephant from Kira's island, and then I just got Ava, who is a chicken. And I can't remember whose island she's from, but I have like 3 different residents from 3 different islands that have come to live on my island. And I'm just like, I need to stop selling land. I have a frog, a chicken, an elephant, a lion, a hamster. Hammy's my best friend. A dog.
Stitches is my favorite.
I don't know. I don't know what the fuck's on there. There's just shit on there. And they keep telling me I need to do more shit to bring more people because I only have a 2-star rating. And I'm like, what, motherfuckers? I'm not trying to make a fucking
stingy with their
community.
ratings, aren't they?
And Isabel will not leave behind her desk, so she won't tell me if it's a good day or a bad day.
What? No, it's just she might happen to mention something about it being a lucky day. Every once in a while.
In the morning,
in the morning announcements,
she'll tell you that she read her horoscope and her horoscope said that it was going to be a lucky day.
My Isabel's broken then because she's never said that.
It's doesn't
not
happen
very often.
It's up to you, Vicky, if you want to.
And it's not guaranteed that it will show up.
Well,
you can bury 99,000, but you might only get 30,000 back from your turkey.
The last time I buried 99,000, I got 75 back, so I wasn't worried about it. And they take a percentage of your stuff. Who does? What? Oh,
when you use the Dropbox at Nook's Cranny.
I didn't know that. I don't fucking care, but
I don't use the Dropbox.
I do because they're not open when I'm awake.
Yeah, me too.
I just change my time.
Right?
Look, Mel showed me how to time travel, but I'm not that. Because I would forget.
I'm not that slick yet.
Log out of the game and go play Borderlands or something and forget.
I literally video recorded it and sent her step-by-step instructions.
Yeah, I saw it.
She did.
Well, I'm gonna have to video record how to set up your rock gardens.
Yeah.
Because I can't play stuff while anyone else is on my island to actually be able to show how to do it.
Yes, please do, because I really would love my rocks.
Well, yeah, Vicky, please put on clothing.
Yes. Well, unless if you can videotape it and promise me there won't be a nip slip, I don't care. So, but you better promise me there won't be a nip slip.
So
I had a nightmare last night.
Uh-oh.
It was about Twitch. I haven't been on Twitch for a while because Twitch and I, we didn't mesh.
Work out.
Yeah.
And that's okay. Not every platform is going to work for you. And it just wasn't working. So I just stayed here where I know I'm loved. But one of the last things I saw on Twitch were these two girls licking microphones.
What?
Literally, they were licking the microphones, and people
Ew.
were sending them thousands and thousands of dollars. And they were just sitting there licking these microphones in little black. There were two redheads in little black dresses, and they're probably like 22 years old, hard bodies. And I had a nightmare that somebody told me I had to do that. And I'm like, no, I don't. I don't need that kind of money, and I don't need to do that, and blah 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 blah. And I don't.
I
feel
didn't
with
have
that.
a nightmare.
I would rather be naked than lick a microphone. Sorry, that's just me. I would rather do a nude shoot than lick a microphone. It's so gross. That's so gross.
The sound would like.
That was the thing. It was ASMR, and I don't like.
I get the notion behind ASMR, but there's a lot of sounds because of my misophonia that just do not click with ASMR. Like I can't do the scratching, I can't do the clicking, I can't do like the other day. You guys saw how I reacted when it's not Kira's fault because she didn't know, but Kira was eating jerky and she was pulling it out of the bag, and I was literally pulling my headphones off because I couldn't.
Yeah, I had to keep doing this when it stopped to let her know that she could come back.
Yeah, there are certain sounds that I cannot handle, like the
same.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm used to it because Mel is the same thing.
He walks around the house and he whistles and he makes click
scraping
noises.
a fork on the plate.
Yeah, that's fucking insane. But
I can't listen to people eat.
No, I can't. The smacks. Close your fucking mouths, motherfuckers.
None of it.
Well, even some people still make noises when they eat, even if they close their mouth.
When their tongue's at the roof of their mouth. But like the kid will walk around and he like makes and now granted, I make clicky noises and I can make all the noises that other people make and it doesn't bother me. But like
I'm a tapper. I have to be really careful during the shows.
Up my nails, depending on the length of them, and like I'll pick at them. But like. No, ASMR and I we do not get along.
Vicky wants to know if Cherry, do my tics ever bother you?
No, and I don't want you to take offense to it. I find them entertaining.
They tickle me.
Yes. I get giggles out of
I'm
them.
amused.
And when
I adore you
talk
too,
back
so
when you're having your tics, it's just out of jest, not of fun. I'm not making fun of you. I just find it entertaining, honestly. And it's not because I'm trying to make fun of you in any way, shape, or form. I'm just enjoying the moment.
Which I think she does too. Sometimes, Doll cues them on purpose.
Yeah.
Dane, just so you know, I don't think Dane has met Vicky yet. She does have tics, verbal tics.
And they're loud.
Okay.
So
when she gets up here,
she
hurry up, Vicky, I love you. I want to see you. I haven't seen you in a long time.
And it seems like she's coming off offensive, and it's not. It's
Yeah, she'll tell you to
it's
fuck
not.
off. Like, multiple
Yeah,
times
she'll
and
tell
not
you
mean
fuck
it.
off, you're gay.
Mhm.
Okay, yeah, what's your point? I love your face.
She's getting dressed, honey.
Okay.
I want her to get up here though, but she probably
okay. As long
she's
as
getting
you
dressed.
know, I'm not like trying to be offensive and
No.
I'm not trying to make fun of you.
If she really thought that, she would have talked
Right.
about it by now. I know her. I didn't read back in the chat. Oh my gosh.
I'm trying to get dressed.
It is 64 degrees here, which is freaking cold for Florida.
Oh my god, today we're supposed to have we're gonna be in the 70s in Kansas, and I'm like still not leaving the house without a hoodie.
Yeah, 64 to 70 here all day. You're muted, honey.
Yeah, you muted, babe.
I know
you're
that after I was
muted,
halfway through.
And
I had to
it's
go out and buy
sunny.
a hoodie yesterday. I didn't have a sweater. Oh my gosh.
Babe, I
muting
have
yourself.
one for every day.
I'm trying
of
to.
the
There we
week
go.
For like 2
No,
and a
that's
half
not what I wanted
weeks.
either.
Like I can
There it
literally
is.
wear a hoodie a day, and I don't
I have
have
a
enough
couple.
hoodies yet.
I need to talk to Jelly Bean
I
about
just
making me a
got the
plant
look.
Flipside
Wait,
one.
what? You don't have enough hoodies yet? No, I need one for every day of the month. It's beautiful there today. See, and Justin would say that it's hot.
It's perfect. Because,
You
well,
came
the
in the
reason
house-
it's perfect is we don't have a humidity tapping
Right.
and making it 109, even though it's 70
Right.
degrees.
He
We're
came
in
in
the
the house last
50s
night
right
and the
now.
heater kicked on, and he was like, "You have the heater on?" I'm like, "Yeah." He's like, "What is it set to?" I'm like, 67?
My heater's never that high, to be honest.
I don't think we set ours over 67.
Mine's in the 50s, I think.
I'm not allowed to touch it, so I can't really.
I
touch
tell
it.
people to put on clothes. I can't
Right.
get any more naked than naked when it's hot out.
Exactly.
Well, we don't
So,
run our
put on
AC all year
clothes.
long either. You guys live in warm country. I'm over here in the middle of the fucking country where we get polar vortexes and shit.
I'm like, put on socks, put on pants.
Okay, but that's not going to help during a polar vortex.
Actually, layers do help during
I woke up
Oh,
the other
interesting.
morning down
You
in
need
Macon,
lots of
Georgia, and
layers.
it was like 40 degrees.
I lived in Michigan. I'm used to like negative 20. in
Okay,
the
so I
winters.
lived in Toledo where
Yeah.
we got like effect winds.
Yeah.
So cold hurts my bones.
Doesn't bother me. I love it.
It fucking drives me nuts. This is okay, and this motherfucker up here was in North Dakota when it was 65 below, and he sends me a picture of his beard frozen.
Yep.
And he's like, "Let's move here." What? What?
Ah,
No,
I'm with
fuck you.
him. Let's do it.
No! I will die.
I grew up in Pennsylvania, so cold
Yeah.
weather used to not bother me, but it kind of does now.
Okay, so Chrissy will understand this. I'm from southern New Mexico, where it doesn't get like below 40 degrees during winter, and it stays at like 110 during the summer. I like the heat. If I can't walk around in flip-flops and a hoodie for fucking winter, there's something wrong. I don't
Vicky,
need snow during winter, and I get
used
that
to
shit
live
here.
in negative 50 degrees Alaska.
No. No.
I don't think I'd do that.
That hurts.
But I
can't find
moved
your hoodies,
from
find a coat.
Florida to Pennsylvania one year to open to. I went to Wilkes-Barre, which is
No,
in
my
Appalachian
wardrobe.
Mountains.
It's so tiny. I love that town.
okay.
I love it. It's one of my favorite towns there. I like Bethlehem and Allentown too, but I really, really like Wilkes-Barre. But I moved, like I said, I moved, and it was around Easter, so I thought, oh, spring, you know. The only shoes I had were sandals,
Mm-hmm.
not flip-flops, like regular sandals. There was snow on the ground.
Yeah.
Still. And I got off the plane and thought I was going to die. I was so
Okay,
cold.
So there
Went
was
to a thrift store the day we landed. I went to a thrift store and I bought a navy
Yeah, Liz, I wouldn't
peacoat,
like it.
a navy issued peacoat for
Mhm.
like $5. It was like brand new. Nobody had
Yeah.
ever worn it before. It was one of my favorite jackets I've ever owned because it was like 2 sizes too big. And I bought a whole wardrobe for like under $20.
Yeah.
It was the best thrift store ever.
So a couple summers ago, I was on the truck with Justin for a week or so, and you want to talk about there was snow in spring, honey. In the northern states, the snow never goes away. There was snow on the mountains in fucking July.
Well, yeah, mountains never don't have snow. It's one of the reasons
July.
my brother. my brother lived in Washington State, and he lived right in the middle, so that he could go if he felt during the one day he felt like going surfing, he'd drive that way. The next day he felt like going snowboarding, he'd drive that way.
Yeah.
It didn't matter what time of year it was.
I got one for you. You were talking about this nightmare in your head, and Dane will get a kick out of this. I had a fucking weird ass dream the other night. Okay. The company that Justin works for hired me knowing I don't have a CDL. Put me in a truck. Okay?
That's dangerous. It's Cherry.
It's Cherry. Yeah. I don't care if she has.
You already get the point. So, not only that, I'm driving down the road in this fucking huge Freightliner, okay? And for some reason, I jump out and I shrink the truck down to like where I can hold it. And I put it down. I think I was on a road I couldn't get past. So anyway, I put the truck down. I forgot to put the trailer brakes on. So the truck, I walk away, the truck starts rolling away and then gets big again and wrecks itself.
Oh,
and I called Justin and I'm like, so I wrecked the truck.
This is what I see. Have you ever seen the little old ladies who look through the steering wheels when they drive? That's what I see Cherry doing. Looking through the steering wheel, just over the dashboard.
I would need the blocks that you can put on the pedals.
Yeah.
I had a student one time that had to use those.
Vicky's here.
The blocks, yeah.
Uh-huh. My mom did. She's 5 foot.
He had extensions made to put on the pedals. They bolt on.
Yeah.
And they add like anywhere from 6 to 12 inches to the pedals. I was
gonna say.
Yeah, my mom actually made her own custom ones. She made them out of wood, and she made them with the brackets so she could slip them on and off the pedals. And she hauled cattle. And the funny thing is listening to her explain how her and her husband would be driving down the road, and they would swap out drivers, and he would have to pull the pedal extensions off before he sat down as she's pulling the seat back so he could drive.
All right, I'm bringing up Vicky, a.k.a. the Concrete Angel. Hey, lady.
Hello.
Hi, baby.
I love your hair. It looks great.
It looks nice.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
How you doing?
Hey, Latoya.
Hi, Latoya.
How you doing? It's been a while. Look at everybody.
Getting ready for the day. I'm going out with my friends, so.
Oh, nice.
What are you going to go do?
We're going to go on a trail walk.
Nice.
I was going to do that today, but it's raining.
It's sunny.
Oh, I'm so glad it's not raining today.
I miss being able to walk out of my house and up a mountain.
So get this.
No mountains here.
I couldn't get dressed because my brother's hogging the bathroom. So I just
rude.
You know, guys take longer in the bathroom than they care to admit.
So I just throw on a hoodie.
I mean, that's what I did.
Do you shave your head every day, Goat?
No, I do not.
Oh, okay.
B.
I had my best friend shaved his every day.
It took
for fucking ever.
If I tried to shave mine every day, it would start to break out.
He had I got him a special electric one that's for that they use for tattoos and stuff.
Yeah.
Ooh.
And he loved it. And I regretted it.
So Justin was saying that he looked at the side of my head last night where the spot is. He said, "You have hair growing back in there." I said, "Is like all the hair back yet?" And he said, "No." I said, "I'm gonna keep shaving it till all that fucking hair's back then."
But it's starting to.
It's starting to. Like some of it's white and some of it's actual white hair.
I was gonna say, are you getting a white lock? I was wondering if that was gonna happen.
I mean, if that was the case, I would be.
It happened to my friend. She lost all her hair in a spot, and it all came back stark white.
No, I mean, there's some of my natural color there. Some of it's white, but there's still spots in there that haven't grown. I don't know if the follicle's dead or not.
There's no hair.
But like, if I rub it, I can feel hair. So either the hormone imbalance has like
fixed.
It's fixed itself. I don't know. But like Dane said, if I was to shave my side down every day, like my head would break out. So.
But you shave your eyebrows every day.
No, I shave them every other day.
Oh, okay. I
shave maybe once a week, every other week.
Mm-hmm.
Or whenever Jelly Bean gets mad at me.
Visit. I have. My mother calls my gray hairs my fairy strands.
I call them my glitter strands. One of these days I'll have to. I went through one day and I looked and I didn't realize how many I had, and I just want them all to grow in one spot.
Me too. I don't care where.
Right.
I just want them to, like, I wouldn't mind, like.
I specifically
Any
want
of
them
it.
in my bangs so that I can have rogue hair.
My great grandmother had a widow's peak, and she went stark white everywhere except her widow's peak, and she got to the tender age of like 103.
Jesus.
105. Can't remember. It was in the 100. She was over
Yeah.
100 when she died, but she still had a black streak where her widow's peak was that never went gray. Everything else was like cotton white.
It's
White.
because you're fucking gay.
Well,
Yeah,
you know,
sometimes.
welcome to the shit show. What do you want from me?
I can't help myself. Girls got cute butts.
Yes, and great boobs, man. I'm just saying. I might have boob envy, but you know.
Oh. This bird just.
Yes.
Yep.
I love it.
Kyrie,
What's your
cosmetic.
bird's
I
name?
love it.
I forgot.
Kyrie.
Tyrene?
Kyrie.
Did you see anything you wanted?
Have you ever played Kingdom Hearts?
Have you ever played King?
Nope. I love the idea. I've seen it, but I've never had a
Oh no!
game console.
What happened?
I'm out of primer.
Oh, fuck around. Hate when that happens.
You guys want to know what I just saw about primer today?
What's that?
Silicone-based lube mixed with
Oh
Foundation.
yeah, it makes like fucking amazing primer.
because it lays it on top of all your pores.
Yeah, don't use it on a regular basis though, because you'll clog your pores if you don't wash your face on a regular basis and you get breakouts. It's just bad.
If you're wearing makeup, you should be washing your face.
Lady,
what is that?
do what I want. It's my skin.
I know. Sometimes I feel bad for your skin, Jerry.
Look, just because I wash it with fucking rubbing alcohol doesn't
One of
mean
these-
anything.
If you want a cheap toner, people do not use alcohol. Use witch hazel.
Don't do what I do. Do not do what I do.
Do not do what Jerry does. One of these days, I'm going to have to show you guys my skincare box. It's like this big and it's got all different kinds of stuff in it.
You want to know what my skincare is? I get in the shower and I wash my fucking hair, and whatever falls down on my face gets scrubbed in.
You know, the age... I've accrued so much age in the last 2 years. It's unreal. I used to look a lot younger than I am. And now I'm feeling like I'm starting to look my age. Like, after all the good things I've done for my skin. God damn it.
This age spot that's over here that you guys can't really see on camera, I've had that since I was 25. That fucker ain't going away. I give no fucks.
There's stuff that's just never
If
gonna
I
go
actually
away.
went through, do you understand how expensive a face care routine would be for me?
It would be like $5, you cheapskate. $90. Nuh-uh, you liar.
Yeah.
Liar.
Liar.
Oh my god, we need to timestamp that. That needs to go on the bloopers.
Okay, I'm going to give you all a very cheap regiment that you can use at home.
I'm not
if you
gonna
don't
do
want to
it,
get
okay.
other care products. It's
Hey,
you need to find something.
Exactly.
It's coconut oil.
I have that.
Himalayan pink salt.
I have that.
Witch hazel.
I don't have that.
So all you need to do is witch hazel is
You
less
can
than
get it
$1.
at Walmart every day.
Yep.
I know.
So you take some warm water and you put some Himalayan pink salt. Himalayan pink salt is because it has minerals and stuff in it that is actually good for your skin. But if you've ever been to the ocean, and swim in the ocean, and you feel how soft your skin is after.
Well, I body surfed, but that was beyond the point.
See, that's actually good. It's actually good for your skin. So you wash your face, make sure the salt is like, what's the word I'm looking for, Mel?
This is too dark for me.
It's a little yellow.
Damn it.
You could
Janet,
with
I
something.
love
You got
you.
some white or some pale, something pale.
My problem is the palest fucking foundation is still too dark for me.
Yeah, you need to get some Maharan white to mix with it.
Or LA Girl makes mix-ins that can make your foundation lighter.
They do. And this
or bluer
is
or
Linen by Hyde
whatever.
is what I'm using right now.
Uh-huh.
This is actually 2 shades lighter than I am. But because it's Hyde, which covers tattoos,
it
I can get
stays
away with
on.
It stays
Well,
on
here's
and
the
it
thing.
actually does cover up.
Here's the reason why I don't have a face care
We're gonna go
routine.
with it, y'all.
Do it. Fuck it.
Yeah, see what happens.
So
after you do your highlight and contour, it might not be a big deal.
Yeah,
so here's the
that's
deal.
what I'm hoping.
I have very weird skin. Like I have combination skin, but it's not like typical combination skin. Some days I'm more oily, some days I'm more dry,
Yeah,
some days I'm
me
just
too.
fucked off. So if I was to actually wash my face like a normal human being, my face would freak the fuck out all the time. Like it would consistently be in a state of imbalance. Now, granted, I do take my makeup off most of the time. Every night or every morning before I go to bed.
And what do
it
you
might
use?
be with a baby wipe, but I still get that shit off my face.
No one cares.
Well, you know, that's what my mom told me growing up too. So. It's okay. I'm used to it.
I can't breathe. But if you wash your face with Himalayan salt water, make sure the salt is dissolved. That was the word I was looking for.
Yes.
Make sure it's very dissolved and it's warm. It's got to be warm.
Yeah.
Because you want to
Don't
open
use
your
hot
pores
water.
up and get all that out. Just use a clean washcloth and rinse when you're done. Take your witch hazel and rub it around your face a little bit with like a cotton swab or something like that. Yes. And and then use a little. You don't even need a lot. Coconut oil is very.
Oh my god, no! Like I
a
can
little
barely
bit
fill up
goes
the
a
tip of a
long
nail
way.
and then rub it on my hands, and it's just like.
And if you need to take off your makeup first, use the coconut oil to take off your makeup, and then start the routine and end with coconut oil again. And that's really all you need to start.
It's very rare that at this point that if when I take the makeup off, if I use coconut oil and then I take that off with whatever. Pixie fucking has shit fits because I use antibacterial soap on my face.
It's the most drying soap. Oh, it makes me itch just thinking about it.
It's fine.
It's so drying.
On you.
On everybody.
No,
have you seen people's hands who use that every day? Nurses. I feel so bad for nurses when I see their hands. I know that they're washing their hands the way they're supposed to because, oh my God, that looks painful.
Cracked and bleeding.
Those are my hands.
Everyday makeup I post on the Discord. I don't use foundation.
I'll be right back. I gotta pee.
Okay. And you use blush. You use Pond's to remove your makeup. I use whatever the fuck I have at my disposal because I'm a fucking savage like that.
It's cause you're fucking gay.
I know. Not today, honey.
Not today.
The trucker's home.
Aw, sadness. What are you guys going out to do?
Be gay.
Oh, okay. That sounds good.
Going to a strip club.
Oh,
sounds fun.
That sounds fun.
Last time I was
so serious.
Right? Almost.
It
was almost serious.
I walked in, I was wearing a pair of bondage pants and a corset, and all the strippers were like, "Where did you get your corset?" And I'm like, "The porn store. Where the fuck else would I get it?"
Right.
That was also 20 years ago, I think.
I don't think I'd fit in a corset.
Oh, yes, you can. I promise you, they make them in all shapes and sizes.
No, not my. I'm too fat.
Honey, I promise you. No, you're not.
Yes, I am.
No.
You be nice to my friend.
No.
My mom used to use all that kind of shit on her face, and I couldn't do it. Like, it just seemed too gunky to me. That's why I don't
have time for that. People make time for what's important to them, and it's just not important to me.
Right? Like, if I feel like my skin needs a little love.
Like,
a long time.
Well, if I feel like my skin needs a little love, like I've abused it a little too much, yes, I do face masks. It's like once a month.
Yeah.
But other than that, like, if it don't come off in the shower or if it don't come off with the baby wipes in the beginning of the morning when I'm going to bed, fuck it.
I have Neutrogena wipes. I at least do that.
If it's good enough for a baby butt, it's good enough for my face.
You should have got dressed.
Poop is good enough for a baby butt.
Well, then apparently it's good enough for my face. Maybe it's exfoliating.
It's full of nutrients.
Yeah, see? You can only catch, E. coli. It's fine. Whatever.
That's no big deal. Just E. coli.
Oh, guys, look what I got.
Ooh. I like those colors.
Yeah.
Sparkly.
I'm
That's
glad
very
Jelly
nice.
Bean's not here.
She's still
What?
sitting in the parking lot or while the girl's getting her hair did. Liz
Yeah.
Dane does. Yeah, she sent me a message this morning talking about how, speaking of, what was it? Sabotaging herself. Her alarms didn't go off, so that they were late for the appointment.
Yeah.
She had to wait, and she turns around. She says, "And I was gonna sit in a parking lot and wait and watch Planet Flipside, and then I forgot you guys changed the hours on the show."
Aw.
It's okay.
Yeah, I think she's actually sitting inside with her right now.
Kevin, shut up. Kevin, shut up. Kevin, shut
I used to tell my
Yeah,
ex-husband
Kevin.
that all the time because his name was Kevin, but he never fucking listened to me.
There was no listening.
That's why he's an ex-husband now.
Unfortunately, I can't make my brother anything.
Yes,
Remember in Alaska when I used to say "shut up, Kevin" because my rooster's name was Kevin?
I do.
You had a
actually.
cock named Kevin?
Yep.
Oh, that's epic. My kid was a baby. I used his wipes to clean your eyes.
God
I mean,
fucking damn it, Dave. This is
no,
the
it's
last
God
fuck.
fucking damn it, Dane. You gotta take
Yeah,
the Dane
there we
out of
go.
it. Now it's Dane.
Oh, it's like one of my favorite songs.
Blue or purple?
Purple.
Purple.
Purple. Okay.
Good morning, Brentley.
Good
Morning,
morning.
Brent.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. It's time to rise and shine. Good morning, good morning, good morning. It's time to rise and shine. It's time to get up, get out of bed. It's time to get up, you sleepy heads. The day is dawning just for you. There's so many things that we can do. Doodly doo, doodly doo, doodly
That I'm not gonna do today.
Good morning, good morning, good morning.
I love
That
it.
is a song that never ends because it loops so easily.
Ah.
It would help if I contoured my face.
Contoured the
help.
face.
Maybe a little bit. But only if you want to.
Oh, I like those brushes.
What?
I like that
You like
brush.
your brush.
It's cool.
Oh,
It's cool.
I like the sparkles.
Sparkles. I'm not liking this song though. Too much
So
banjo.
I found the macrame cord in the color I needed.
Nice.
Awesome.
I ended up buying like 250 yards of it, so it's gonna be like
What are you making?
a wreath. Hey, did I leave the wreath in the truck or did I bring it inside?
She was like, I can't find this yarn except for really expensive. I'm like, let me see this yarn. I'm like, oh, that's not yarn, that's macrame.
So I ordered it last night.
Lot
and it'll
cheaper.
be here whenever.
You can use
and
it
I
like
left
yarn.
the wreath in the fucking truck, by the way, like I thought I did.
Good job.
Well, at least I know
you know where
it's
it was.
at. Yeah. Because it was either going to be find
still
it
looking-
or
I'm still
use
looking
the other
for
ones
my
that I have,
printer.
which are going to be a pain in the ass. I'm looking for your printer. Did you lose it? Where did it go?
It's only this big.
How
for
can
your
you lose a
camera.
printer?
No, it's
No?
it's Pingerang. It's a heat printer.
Oh.
It's like what they use for receipts.
Yeah.
And it Bluetooths into my phone, and I can print all different kinds of stuff out. And it's really good for if you scrapbook or if you bullet journal or to make cards for people.
Yeah.
It's a really handy little thing. Or, you have an autistic kid who wants you to print everything.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
So much easier. It's going to be in black and white. Deal with it, kid.
Mm-hmm.
And it fits in my purse if we're out and about and they want to color something. I can print it out and
See, I got excited
that's cool.
because
Yeah.
the printer
I've had
that
it
I
for
bought
years.
last year does everything over Wi-Fi. I don't have to, because I was going to buy one that you could Bluetooth into. And I was like, the fuck with that. So I found the one that I have, and it's just over Wi-Fi. And
I have an HP that does both.
so check this out. The one that we got, I only have to replace the black ink like once a fucking year.
Did you do that thing where you sign up where it sends you ink when
Fuck
you're out of it?
no.
I
No.
did. You know how much ink I've bought so far? None. I'm so ecstatic. I'm like, yeah.
No, I waited until it was about half through, and then I bought more on Amazon because it was cheap.
Yeah. I have never spent so little on ink since I've had printers.
I think I spend like $50 a year on ink, and that's it.
I used to spend hundreds of dollars on ink.
Yeah.
Hundreds.
No. And on top of that, I don't really use the color. Like most of the time, when the only thing that's color is like pictures and whatnot when I print out like patterns or whatever. So the color doesn't get used very often.
Ours does.
My
That's
black
that same kid.
Within the first week after Jelly Bean started doing stickers, we had to replace the ink twice.
That's not shocking.
Yeah.
But it has small cartridges in it too.
This.
I told her she needs to get the XL cartridges.
Yeah.
Next time.
Yeah. When hubby and I first got together, he was talking about his friend had a dot matrix printer.
What?
Okay, that was cool.
Yeah.
But not only was it dot matrix, it used wax. Like it smelled like crayons melting.
Mm-hmm.
Ew.
And it was the coolest looking. The printout was just high gloss and beautiful. I'm sure it would have melted if it got too hot. But I want one of those. They don't make them anymore. But I want one. That would be so much fun to play with. Can you imagine like printing something out and then going back with like a wood burner or something and like carving into it and stuff? Oh, so much fun.
Because you're fucking gay.
Probably.
Only on Saturday.
Shut up.
Only on Saturday? What? No, not just Saturday. We used to have my favorite gay bar here in town was the last one standing. And originally it was called Saturdays. No, originally it was called the Rainbow Room. Then it was called Saturdays. Then it was called something else, and I can't remember what it was. And then it was the Cold Keg, which was the weirdest name for a gay bar I think I've ever heard in my entire life. I think they were trying to compete with a couple of the country bars that were in town. But it burned down.
Oh, shit.
It was one of the oldest buildings in town, too. So I'm sure it was something electrical. I don't think it was arson or anything like that. But they're not building it back. They turned it into a parking lot for a car sales place.
And I think it was the late 90s. It was before, it was between 99 and 98 and 2000. There's this bar back home. It was a country bar. Because, I lived in the Southwest, so this is common. But it was called Desperado. And it had a bull riding ring in the bar.
Right.
Next to the dance floor.
Yeah.
Which was awesome.
Yeah.
And this bar had, you could bring your kids, and they had a loft for the kids, and they had, 2 different bars. Anyway, the bar burned down, okay? Everybody in town knew about it, because everybody in town was at the bar while it was burning down watching it. And they never rebuilt it. And they didn't take down the bull riding pit until about 10 years ago, right before... It was 3.5 years before I left home. And it was the funniest thing because the people who bought the property afterwards, they left the bull riding ring up. Well, they finally tore it down, and that was a big hoot-to-do in town too. Everybody was like, "Oh my God, they're tearing down the bull ring! You gotta come watch them." Okay, bye.
Love you, bye. Have a great day. Thanks for visiting, Vicky. We love you.
The funniest thing was when the bar burnt down, literally everybody in the area that went to the bar, it didn't matter what we were doing. We stopped whatever the fuck we were doing to go watch the bar burn down. It was a sad day.
It's kind of like, when you're in the middle of nowhere and your neighbors are the closest people and they're still 5 to 10 miles or more away from you. And we all go try to keep the barn from burning down. But there's a point where everyone just sits there and watches.
Yeah, because there's nothing you can do about it.
Maybe dig a trench if you have to, depending on how livestock.
Remember the unicorn I sent you?
Yes.
I just found a purple one.
Whoa! You better send one to Mel too.
Mel needs it.
Mine's pink.
I got a pink one the other day, and I got one for Cherry and Jelly Bean.
Mm-hmm.
And I just
I
found.
couldn't put it on my bed. I got mad, so he sits
But
next
I'm
to my
purple.
bed.
See, purple. I'm purple.
Mel's like, purple.
I'm purple.
Purple unicorn. Yeah, Pond's is good for removing your makeup as long as you don't have oily skin.
But
If
I
you
do.
have oily skin, you don't want to.
So I don't.
Now, the reason you can use coconut oil on your oily skin is because it'll just fluff off. If you have oily skin, it's like, no, because it's lighter than your natural oils. So if your skin needs it, it will suck it up like nobody's business. And if it doesn't, it'll just wipe right off.
You guys, people are going nuts over this fucking raisins and mac and cheese shit. Oh my god.
It's disgusting. I don't know who thought it was a good idea,
Raisins
but
are
they
good
need to
in
go
muffins
back
and
home and
oatmeal,
take
but
a nap.
not mac and cheese.
Dried fruit in mac and cheese is just wrong.
It doesn't seem right. Like, I know people that put them in their potato salad, and I won't fucking eat their tater salad because they put raisins in it.
No, I like it in chicken salad.
I mean, yeah.
No.
I like it.
I
like grapes and chicken salad too, though.
The only thing that goes in mac and cheese, aside from seafood mac and cheese,
Blech.
is macaroni and cheese.
Yeah.
I like
hot dogs, ham,
peas and tuna.
peas,
Ew.
tuna.
The hell is wrong with you?
Not all at the same
It's
time.
some of my comfort food. You be nice.
That is some white people shit.
That is
Okay,
that is
fine.
That is some poor white trash.
Yeah.
Shit is what that is. That's a survival skill.
I love
now
macaroni and
let
cheese
me
with hot
explain
dogs in
the
it.
reason why I say that's white people shit. The white people that I'm referring to, if you have not seen the video, are people who don't know how to season their food.
Oh no, you put tons of black pepper in that puppy.
Oh,
It's delicious.
there was a video that Jelly Bean had done on TikTok a while back. There was this TikTok of this
then
woman
you
that
can't
was
use
making chicken,
Uh-huh.
and the chicken in this pan was that white. It looked like it had been bleached.
Yeah.
Did she
There
soak
was
it in milk?
I don't know, but it.
I can't with people. Like, learn how to season
Yeah,
these
see?
motherfuckers.
Tuna and peas. It's macaroni and cheese with tuna and
I
peas.
haven't
And
had
then
that
you
since
It's
I
the only
got
time
my
I like
crackers on
peas,
top.
'cause
I got a
don't
thing
care
against
for.
peas.
I don't.
They're
I love
squishy.
peas.
I mix it in after I make it. I don't usually bake it.
Now, don't get me wrong. If I feel like putting hamburger meat in my mac and
Oh, I
cheese
do that too.
every blue moon, that's some white people shit. Okay, I'll do it.
We actually make cheeseburger macaroni
And I
from
can't
scratch
do-
because I will not eat the box stuff.
No, I don't like the
disgusting.
hamburger helper.
What we do is we
broccoli is every so often. Bacon is every so often, but don't put raisins in your fucking mac and cheese.
No,
don't
not
put ketchup
raisins.
on your fucking mac and cheese.
No, not ketchup.
I'm going to tell you guys real quick how to make homemade cheeseburger macaroni. You take your burger, you fry it up with some salt and pepper and a little bouillon. There's a reason for the bouillon. Just hold on. You pour some diced tomatoes in on top of that. And
This
another good thing
motherfucker-
is dried onions.
He walks in and he says, "I understood the assignment. You are not putting no ketchup on that mac and cheese." Oh, I'm good.
And
I can't
then
eat till dinner anyway.
you get your noodles and you put all that in
No,
with your
sir.
noodles and slowly
No,
mix
sir.
in cheese. And when I say cheese, I mean shred yourself some cheese. It doesn't take long for it to melt in there, and it tastes so much better.
Just one.
So easy, guys. It's so easy. And
If
it's
you want to
so
make all
much-
three, that's
it's
fine.
less
I'm sure we can
expensive
buy
than
more
hamburger
later.
helper.
No, it's
It
fine.
ends up
Go
being
ahead.
less money.
Go ahead. If you don't fucking do it, I'm gonna come out there and beat you with a box.
Broccoli and turkey and macaroni and cheese is good too.
Okay, so this
I haven't
motherfucker-
tried that.
It's really good.
I got
Good with rice and cheese too.
Here's the thing: is mac and cheese is supposed to have a specific flavor, and I add stuff to that. Like I'm not opposed to adding garlic or pepper.
Well, garlic is in the original spice package.
Right.
I'll be
right.
back in a minute.
Okay.
Mustard.
Ugh.
Dried mustard is in every powdered box you get.
So anyway, this
Check it out.
motherfucker just told me he's gonna go put hot dogs in his mac and cheese. Now, okay,
Yes.
fine. No, I can't do it. It changes the taste, and I don't like it.
Yes.
No, I don't.
Well, if
It's
you don't
disgusting.
like it, that's fine.
Right.
But
Yeah.
you
If
can
you don't
also
like it,
have
you
it
don't
on
like
the
it.
side too. Have you ever had
Right.
homemade
Now, I can
macaroni
do
and
them
cheese on top of a
separately, yes,
burger?
but I cannot put them together. It's gross to me.
There's a lot of people who have texture issues with that too.
Are you
Like,
science
I don't care
talking?
for the hot dogs in the macaroni and cheese because of a texture issue.
I can
though.
tell.
Now, if
When
I'm
you were
frying, if I do
exhaling,
what we
one
call
of your
hot dog
nostrils had more.
hash, where I fry up potatoes, leftover potatoes with onions and green peppers, and I slice hot dogs fairly thin and I throw them in. I love that. But just eating I'm not a hot dog eater. I don't care for them. I didn't care for them when I was a kid, much to my
I
mother's
wasn't
chagrin.
really okay. So here's the thing: is if you're gonna give me hot dogs, there's only 3 ways I'll eat them: in the air fryer until they're almost burnt, on the grill,
burnt. I like them burnt on the grill.
Yeah,
burn the hell out of them. Napalm them.
Okay, I'm sorry. 2 ways because I can't. No, Sam's. I like Sam's wieners for some reason.
Those are
roller
good
dogs.
because they're Nathan's and they're
Roller dogs. Wieners.
I just came back at one hell of a time, didn't I?
Yes,
Man,
you came back. We're
grocery
talking about
shopping
wieners
this morning. Now I want
I
hot
like
dogs and
I
didn't buy
like
any.
7-Eleven's Big Bites.
See, we don't have 7-Eleven here. We have Sam's and we have
Only
KFC
7-Eleven Big Bites.
and we have
None of the other
truck
ones.
stops, and then we have
And that's like once a year. when
It's
I
after
feel like
12.
The only
Is
hot
it?
dogs I'll eat,
Oh,
Yeah.
you can't get anywhere except for around here. They're made by Brightleaf,
Mm-hmm.
and they're red.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. The original hot dogs were actually red.
See, I if it's up
It's
to
a
me,
casing.
Mel,
Mel, is it time for you to go have lunch?
Well, I have Tiny Mel this weekend, so
I know,
I need to
that's why I
maximize my
said,
time with
maybe
Tiny
if you
Mel.
gotta go,
we
it's
can,
fine.
We can see her in chat for a little while.
Okay.
It's time.
I love you. I'll see you later.
I love
People
you.
make
Have a
time for
great
what is
day.
important to them and go forth and do good things.
Yeah, we love you, honey.
Yeah, I don't have to go to the post office today, so I'm good. Now, granted, I am very specific on my brands of hot dogs. And most people get offended when I tell them what kind of hot dogs I buy because I like the Hebrew National and I call them Jew dogs because they're kosher.
They're kosher. You know what? I was very upset when my kids
Better
went
than
on
Nathan's.
a special diet and couldn't have soy. When I found out there was soy in those,
Yeah,
I was like, "What?
yeah.
What?"
But I'll either eat the Jew dogs or I eat Nathan's, and that's it. Those are the only 2 that I really.
They can have
actively
Nathan's,
eat.
but they don't like them. There's too much garlic in them, I think.
Oh my goodness! How
I
cute
need
is
it.
that? Hoffman
Me
hot
and
dogs?
Doll
I've never
need
had
that.
those.
See, when I bought that, it was red, but I can customize it
Yeah.
and make it purple, and he has an eye patch on.
I want a red one. Just so you know. Yeah, my girl child has sensory processing issues, and when I tell people she eats like 5 things, I'm not kidding.
No.
And I was really worried about her when she was tiny, and that and she wouldn't eat, and mostly what she ate was potato chips. Now that sounds really bad until I tell you she eats Ruffles natural sea salt potato chips,
And they have to be those specific ones, or she knows the difference.
we've been through 3 different aesthetic changes on those bags, and each time it is hell for a month.
Yeah, because she doesn't think that they're the right
She
one.
thinks I'm pulling some shit.
Yeah.
And I found some that were very similar that from a restaurant supply company, and I put them in the bag.
She knew.
She didn't even taste it. She grabbed the bag. She was all excited. She grabbed the bag. She looked in. She went like this.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
Like I was crazy.
She knew,
She
Mom.
knew. We've had to go to other cities because the people buy out. First of all, stores do not stock enough of them.
Nope.
When I buy them, I buy a dozen at a time, and they're expensive. I've had to go to other cities. I've had to drive sometimes 2 hours to get these chips so this kid will eat, because the doctor said, doesn't matter what she eats as long as she's eating something.
Right.
And people are like, oh, a kid will eat. Not when you have a kid with sensory problems. Sensory processing disorders. They will starve to death.
when my oldest was little, for a whole fucking full ass year, all she would eat was ramen and nothing else. Nothing the fuck else.
My brother did peanut butter sandwiches. And when I say peanut butter sandwich, I'm talking bread and peanut butter. And sometimes just peanut butter on a spoon.
Yeah.
And he did that off and on for years.
There's the purple unicorn.
Oh, it's adorable. Mel would really love that thing.
Yes. Oh, it's so fluffy!
I like that one.
I have pink one.
It's light blue and purple.
So, how do you find these things? Where are they?
Once you get to a certain point, you're going to get something where you're given a mass amount of things that they're called customized something or others, and you can customize furniture or stuffies or things like that.
Oh,
yeah.
Well, once you unlock Harv's Island,
which I never go to, I went to it one time.
You have a reason to go there now.
Oh, I do.
Yes.
Is that where
Since
the
the
stuff
update? No.
Oh.
Once you get the update, you can unlock all the people that visit your island, like Red, Leaf.
Yeah.
A couple other people, but there's 2 people that used to be on one of the other Animal Crossing games that are also there, and they can customize just about everything.
Oh.
Well, that's
stuff
fun.
That you can't, stuff that you can't normally customize on your own, they can customize.
Oh, okay. Okay. Well, that's good to know, because I only ever went to his island one time. I was like, this is fucking boring. I'm leaving. I'm never coming back.
Mashed potatoes and gravy is one of. She eats mashed potatoes, no gravy. That is one of her things too. I used to be one of those people who would never buy instant mashed potatoes.
I didn't until Justin.
When you have to give a kid mashed potatoes 6 times a day, you buy instant mashed potatoes. And so we have big cartons like the ones they use in restaurants. We have like 6 of those on hand at all times.
Yeah.
Because you never know. She'll look at you and go, mashed potatoes?
Yeah.
And you have moments. She knows that she has it timed. She knows how long it takes to make them. And she'll get pissy.
Because they're not in her belly.
Yeah, that's right. Now, when we take her out, if we go out to eat as a family, we have to go to certain places.
Right.
Denny's is one of the places we go to. We used to be able to go somewhere. Used to have hot dogs. I can't remember who it was. Was it Denny's? Somebody used to have hot dogs, but don't anymore, which I'm really pissed about. And I think it was Steak and Shake. No, Steak and Shake used to have mashed potatoes, and they don't anymore. That's what.
Rude.
Yeah, because we had hot dogs and mashed potatoes in one restaurant. Hell yeah, my family can eat there.
Steak and Shake had the hot dogs, but they would never cut them.
Oh yeah, that was the other thing. They split them in half the long way and put them on the grill. And we're like, don't split them. They go, we have to. And you're like, no, you don't. It's already cooked. Jesus.
Right.
So anyway, not to play the story. When we go out, we get her like 4 sides of mashed potatoes.
Yeah.
No gravy. And they're like, are you sure? Yes. Yeah. Are you sure? I'm like, dude, just don't put gravy on my kids' mashed potatoes, okay?
So everybody has this, they kind of giggle at me because I have this thing against tomatoes. Like, it's a sensory thing. Like, they're squishy and firm at the same time. They shouldn't be. I don't like it. I don't like the taste. But I love ketchup. Okay?
Yeah. Well, there's spices and vinegar and sugar and stuff in it.
Right. Well, and there was one time where I was at a restaurant and I sat down and I ordered a burger, and this guy looks at me and he goes, "Hey, you don't want tomatoes, do you want ketchup?" And I said, yeah. He says, I had to make sure because I didn't know if you were allergic to tomatoes. Nobody in the world except for that guy has ever asked me that before.
I was never
shocked.
heard of that.
People who are allergic to tomatoes, that is not a pretty allergic reaction.
No.
It is anaphylactic shock.
I'm allergic
because
to the color
tomatoes
red,
are,
but I still love ketchup.
Yeah. Tomatoes are part of the belladonna family.
Yeah,
the deadly nightshade family. So when you're allergic to it, it's pretty exciting.
Yeah, exciting is the least of it. Sorry, that was bothering me. There was a ruffle in it, and my butt was not happy about that. My butt was being picky, guys. I'm sorry.
Rice, yeah. When I had inherited some cats, I just made them food. I would buy the Hispanic market always had chicken thighs and legs on sale.
See, and like we have
And
this
I would,
here, and I'm
I
like,
would boil that down with rice and peas and carrots, and then I grind it up in the food processor. The cats thought I was the best thing ever. Usually a little garlic powder to get rid of the fleas.
so
It ended up being cheaper than regular food.
growing up in Ohio, yes, we had Hispanic markets, which, okay, fine. But I was only there till I was like 12 and then bounced back and forth. So once I moved to New Mexico, like, there were no Hispanic markets because it was a fucking grocery store. And then I moved to Kansas and I'm like, why? Why is there... I don't get it. Like, they sell the same shit in the grocery store as they do in these markets. Why? And I walked into one of them one day and I told them, I said, I need hatch green chili. They tried to hand me a can. I was like, no. And then I told them I needed green chili and they tried to hand me salsa. And I was like, that is not what I am talking about. I am talking about hatch green chili. Like Anaheim? No, it's better than Anaheim. Never mind. I'll just fucking order it.
We have multiple, they're called thrift markets is what the name of it is. And those I call those are the places where the deli has yellow rice with peas in it. You know, if the deli has yellow rice with peas, you're in a Hispanic market.
Not here.
No, down here it is. That's the only place that'll sell that. And then there's the Asian markets, which we have like 12 of those here, 12 different ones here. And the big one has a whole 3 aisles of ramen noodles.
That's a lot of ramen.
It's all different kinds. They're hot pots and the bags and the all different. I just look at it and go, I'm so white. I just want the red. I just want the chicken.
I just want the
chicken.
Ramen. I got so mad a while back because our Walmart changed ramen brands. First, they took out the Marchands, and then they took out the top ramen.
I like Marchand the best, actually.
Right.
If
so
I'm getting
now
it
they
from
have
them.
some off-brand shit, and I'm like, I'm going to fucking Sam's.
I get Marchand from Sam's, a whole case of it.
Yeah.
And that's I call it my starter pack.
Yeah.
They're like, what are you doing? And I said, I really buy this for the noodles because it's proportioned perfectly.
So my favorite is like the ones
I have
that go in the
miso and all
styrofoam,
kinds
the
of
cup
stuff.
of noodles.
I don't like cup of noodles.
I do.
I don't like the dried vegetables. I
But
like
then
fresh
again,
vegetables.
If I'm gonna have actual ramen, like not just this plastic shit that they sell in the store, we have an actual ramen shop in Salina that I like.
Ooh, I wish I had a ramen shop. I love ramen.
What'd you say, Dane?
Ramen is basically wax noodles.
Yeah, basically it's plastic.
It's wheat noodles, yeah. It's just flour and water.
Yeah. So is Country Crock, and Kraft is not American cheese. It's American cheese food product. It's not actual cheese.
It's not actual cheese.
No, you're eating plastic. Just so you know, if you eat that shit, I don't eat that shit.
Ooh, I forgot. I got the stuff to make cheddar, broccoli, cauliflower soup.
Yeah, you've been talking about that. And by the way, you're the second person to send me that cauliflower mash recipe.
Really? I
Yeah.
saw it and went, I bet she's
I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna make it eventually.
Tell me how it goes. If it's good,
I will.
let me know.
Absolutely.
I can't afford all that work and me be the only one eating it. I buy the little cups of
I'll make it and I'll
because
be
I'm the only one who
eat
eats
it, and I'll
vegetables in my
fucking
family.
I'll be like, too much. I love it. Gotta eat it all. You know, self-control. It's not a thing. Like, I've decided
This is a serving of right here, guys. This is a serving right here. This is a serving of red meat. This is a serving of poultry or fish.
It's that big. I eat like 3 times that.
I know, honey.
But I've made a decision. If, like last night, I didn't feel like cooking, and Justin was like, do you want me to grab you something? I was like, yeah, I already sabotaged myself this week, so what the fuck ever. So I had him go to Wendy's for me because he wanted Chinese. And I've decided
I ordered Wendy's in the middle of the night last night.
I got a Frosty and fries and a burger. But I've decided from now on, if he's gonna do that, I'm gonna have him get me kids meals because just all of the food is too much.
They sent me the wrong burger last night. Okay, we're gonna have a little thing about Wendy's. They sent me this. I thought it was just a bacon cheeseburger, and there was no lettuce or tomato or onion on it, which is fine. I pick off the tomato anyway, but there was no lettuce on it or onion, which I like.
I don't like the onions.
And I'm like, okay, so I took a bite out of it, and it was sweet. And the reason I ordered it, I had a bad day yesterday, and I didn't eat all day. So like at 9:00 at night, I was hungry.
Lady?
It was a bad day. We'll talk about it later.
Lady? I don't care if it's a bad day or not.
Actually, hubby made me eat some macaroni and cheese.
With no raisins or ketchup.
There was nothing in it, actually, except for macaroni and cheese.
He was barreling in.
You want a hot dog?
Do you want a hot dog? Do you want a hot dog? After we just had all this conversation about hot dogs. You want a hot dog? His timing is impeccable.
And the look on her face. Oh, she's muted.
That was the whole. Were you not paying attention? I don't think you did the assignment.
He doesn't okay, so I sabotaged last night, and in order for me to get myself back into ketosis, I have to fast for so long.
Yeah.
The coffee's okay because it's stevia and it's sugar-free creamer, and then the water. But like I can't
really eat anything
until 16 hours after the last time I ate, which was at like 3:00 this morning.
So you got some time. So you're gonna go sleep soon?
I might, because I didn't sleep all that great last night because my dumbass decided.
Hey Claire.
He came home and we played on Minecraft until like 1:00.
I saw you guys on Minecraft.
And then I was defeating lava. It was awesome. I only died once.
Did you see what I did to your lava pit? I got half of it gone up above where you were mining. I gave up after that.
No, because we're down on level 5 and that's where we're at right now. But then I decided I was going to get into Animal Crossing for a little bit, and then I decided I was going to get in Borderlands, and then it was 4:00 this morning, and I was like, I really need to go to sleep.
I've been too consumed with Animal Crossing to play Minecraft.
Yeah, everybody has been lately. But I play with Justin because nobody plays with him because they never know when he's going to be on, and he doesn't play long enough because he's on the truck and he has, you know how it is. Mm-hmm. Anyway, so at 5:00 this morning, he wakes up and he says shit in his sleep that he does not remember. He is a very ornery motherfucker when he's asleep. Okay.
I had a cousin like that.
He rolls over, he looks at me, he goes, "Don't you have to be up in like 3 hours?" I'm like, I have to be up in about 4.5 hours. Well, why aren't you going to bed? Now, if he's awake, he doesn't care when I sleep. He really but if he's asleep and I'm not asleep, he is a pissy motherfucker. Okay? So at 7:30 this morning, he rolls over and he says, "Don't you have to get up?" I was like, "Not for like another hour and 45 minutes. Okay. And I don't fault him for being pissy when he's asleep because it's not his fault. He doesn't know what's going on. Yes, sir.
There's no control there. It just is.
I'm not bitching.
Hello, Jelly Bean.
Hi, Jelly Bean. He's over here making fun of me now.
I'm not. We're actually having I'm having a pretty good day. I woke up.
Yeah.
I think the temperature outside is giving me more get up and go. Like this. On his back. Hi.
But so I don't fault him when he's pissy. Now the funny thing is when I get up in the morning, and this is why I don't
like
fault
that.
him when he's asleep.
Would y'all like to see Jessica's hair?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Jessica, let's see your hair.
Ooh, it's pretty.
She's like,
Turn
no,
around, baby.
All the way around. All the way around.
We want to see the. Oh, I love it. But when I get up,
camera.
Whether it's in the middle of the morning for the morning shows or whether it's in the middle of the afternoon for our afternoon shows, I am a bitch. Like, legitimately, do not speak to me unless I have coffee in front of me, and then at that, it is a fucking 50-50 chance I'm not going to rip your fucking head off, okay? Like, to the point when I was growing up, when my mom would wake me up, she would stand across the room, because if she didn't, if she came near me, or anybody came near me, shit got thrown and people got hit.
I broke my cousin's jaw once.
Yeah, like, I am no shit a bitch.
I was
when I
13. I got in so much trouble. I don't actually remember doing it.
Like, and I can't control my mouth. And I got snappy with him this morning, and I'm going to have to take up for that.
But we used to draw straws to see who was going to wake up my father, because he came up swinging too. So it's probably why I inherited it.
No, my parents would stand. They would make sure that my bed
throw
was the
socks
furthest
at 'em.
away from the door.
You need to. You can put my duster in the closet.
And they would sit there, and they would call at me until I would finally roll over and look at them. What? Oh, okay, you're awake. Now, yeah, no, I'm a straight asshole. I don't care if I've had enough sleep or not. I'm just an asshole when I get up, because I don't want to face the fucking world. I was asleep. I was in a good place. Don't
Unless I call her a mess, and she's like, "It's okay, sweetie," and she holds it all in until she gets off the phone with me.
I do. I really do.
She's good to me. I'm gonna it's awful. It's melting. The world is melting.
It's okay.
It's gonna be okay, sweetie.
It's gonna be fine.
It's gonna be okay.
It'll be okay. And then there's times where I have to wake him up when he's on the road, and I'll call him. And hey, I want to get up. It's time to make the donuts. Oh, I said the magic word, and then he's awake. And he's a day person. Like, he is happy as shit when he gets up, and I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Why are people like you?
him?
I fucking hate you. I fucking hate people like you. What is? Oh, fuck no. Go back to bed. Wake up angry. Okay. Wake up.
We're supposed to be doing this together. Okay, we're 20 minutes over time, but that's okay. It's our show. We can do that if we want.
We missed 2 shows yesterday because we were all fucked off.
Oh, yesterday was rough. Thank you all for understanding that we just could not perform yesterday.
I mean, I could have, but it wouldn't have been pretty.
I was a mess. I'll just put it that way. I actually fell asleep for a couple hours, which doesn't happen in the middle of the day. So we knew something was going on at that point.
I go walking in my sleep.
It was terrible.
It'll be okay.
Dane, do you still need people to pick up weeds over at your place?
I'm probably going to eventually, because I went back to beginning of October.
Did you?
So by the time I get back to current time, there's going to be weeds everywhere.
So if you go back to October, do you get all the stuff that was special
available
in October?
I agree, hubby. I put a thing in the group chat on WhatsApp yesterday, and it was we all needed a break or a vacation or some shit. I don't remember what it was, but it fit.
Yeah, the inability to can. It was not happening.
It's okay. Sometimes it happens, and we have to take care of ourselves, like Myrtle said in Discord. We have to take care of ourselves first before we can perform.
If you think about it, we've all taken sick days from work, and this is a job.
And we all decided, like, I got up at like 2 o'clock yesterday afternoon, and I was not having it.
That Sherry and Doll sabotaged themselves.
I did.
She had real cream.
Oh,
Doll had real cream and ate a bag of Reese's Pieces.
Oh, she fucked herself up good.
I said,
I'm
Doll,
over
what
here
are you
eating
thinking?
Halloween candy and Wendy's like I'm. Well, here's the thing. Okay, so we bought all this Halloween candy, and we went through like a bag and a half candy on Halloween. Okay, fine. Don't leave Halloween candy around because I have no fucking willpower. Okay, not good for a keto kid. And I got cranky because I wanted a Twix. I only wanted one little itty bitty bite-sized Twix. That motherfucker ate every single one of them. So you know what I had to do in retaliation? I had to go find all the bite-sized Snickers in there and eat them all. I left him Milky Ways and 3 Musketeers.
And how did that work out for you?
I felt like shit for 2 days.
Okay, so someone loves me. I don't know who it is, but somebody sent me. We used to do tasting boxes, but we really can't because there's so much candy in it and milk products that I'm the only one who could do it, and I'm not doing it by myself because that would be boring. Right. But one of the ones we did was Australia, and one of my favorite things in that Australia box was violet crumble.
Ooh.
It is so freaking good. It's a candy, and it's like seafoam, only they use honey instead of sugar. And they cover it with, it's not quite milk chocolate, but it's not quite semi-sweet either. It's like
Kind of a
somewhere in
fruit.
between.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I love that stuff. Somebody sent me 2 bags.
Oh no!
I opened it up yesterday and was like, oh.
Self-control be damned.
So I ate like 4 pieces and was like, hubby, you got to make this go away. Just take it away from me.
Well, here's the thing: is I felt like shit for 2 days, but he ate all my fucking Twix, so I ate all.
I ate all my fucking Twix.
Me.
Whining is one of those things that always has annoyed me my entire life.
Guilt tripping me.
Yeah, I put that in the whining category.
Yeah.
But when people whine, it really drives me crazy. And when I had my own house when I was like 21, 22, I had this friend come over, and one day I just looked at her and go, me. And she went, that was so annoying. I said, now you know how it feels.
Justin will start bitching when he's on the road, and I'm like, or he'll talk shit when he's walking away because he knows I can't hear him. Because if I can't see what he's saying,
let it grow out.
I can't hear you. I don't have my glasses on.
I can't see what you're saying, so I can't hear you. He'll walk away, start talking shit. I'm just like,
no, I'm saying cut it, cut your nail, but cut it even and flush.
I do what I want. Don't tell me how to cut it.
So it doesn't. Oh, hush up, Jerry.
Oh, you are super grounded.
I'll go make the funeral arrangements right now.
Thank you. She knows.
Who's gonna notify his next of kin?
She's right there. Bubba, you pushing.
All right.
I was
Dave, do you have any words of wisdom to share with everybody today?
Keep it between the mayonnaise and the mustard and keep the shiny side up.
Okay. Thank you for coming today. We will see you later.
You're welcome.
Jerry?
I mean it when I said in the back earlier before the show, one of these days we really need to record the pre-show and put it out on your Patreon because I think people would enjoy the shit out of that. So, I'm going to go attempt to go make this keto beef stew that Justin made a couple weeks ago, and he liked it, and I'm probably going to fuck it up anyway. Who the fuck cares?
You might make it better.
I might, but I don't tell him that.
Oh.
Yes, we have D&D tomorrow. We have tonight, you guys, we have a really great show coming. We have Liz Dean, which is May Dean's wife, coming. She makes custom dolls.
They're amazing.
Yes. Tomorrow we have the coffee show in the morning, and then we have D&D in the afternoon, and then we have Bitches with Switches. Mario Kart Edition tomorrow night.
Oh, the hiccups.
Monday at 6:30 Eastern time.
Yep.
We have Bitches with Switches Animal Crossing, and then we have Cherry Rants at 8 o'clock Eastern time on Monday night. And we are off until Wednesday, y'all. Oh, I can smell them hot dogs. Oh, bad juju. Anyway, y'all, love your fellow human even if they're stupid, because trolls taste like chicken. Kelly, bye!
Thank you. This is what happens when we both have buttons. Anyway, thank you everyone for coming today. I hope you had a good time. I had a great time. I love you all so very much. Remember, we're all made up of the stuff of stars, and that makes us extraordinary creatures. So find your spark, ignite your passions, and make your dreams come true. I believe in each and every one of you. I'll catch you all later tonight on Planet Flipside. It is by will alone that I set my mind in motion. It is by the juice of Java that thoughts acquire speed, the lips acquire stain, the stains become a warning. It is by will alone I set my mind in motion.
Oh Lord, give me coffee to accept the things I cannot change, the extra espresso shot to change the things I can, and one more cup so I can tell the difference. Grande.
Hail, coffee full of cream, caffeine is with thee. Blessed art thou amongst the beverages, and blessed is the result of thy consumption, wakefulness. Holy coffee, color of mud, be there for us workers, now at the hour of our commute, so must it brew.
Caffeine is my shepherd. I shall not doze. It maketh me to wake in green pastures. It leadeth me beyond the sleeping masses. It restoreth my buzz. It leadeth me into a path of consciousness for its name's sake. Yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of addiction, I fear no equal, for thou art with me. Thy cream and thy sugar, they comfort me. Thou preparest a carafe before me in the presence of Juan Valdez. Thou anointest my day with pep, my mug runneth over. Surely richness and taste shall follow me all the days of my life, and I will dwell in the house of Duncan forever.
Good morning, Planet Flipside. How about you this morning? We saved you a seat. May your coffee cup runneth over, and may your day be magical.